Okay, let's be clear. There are more than 5 secrets that banks won't tell you. And today I'm going to share those with you. Plus, I might even throw in a bonus, number 6. So listen in here and we're going to get started. Now, first of all, just a disclaimer, this is for Canada. I am in Canada. I am sharing from a Canadian experience. However, most of what I'm sharing, there's a lot of truth to it in many other countries around the world. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind and ask more questions and get the right answers, okay? Because holistic planning is so important. Wherever you are in the world, find an independent, certified financial planner, and they can help you with your holistic plan and look at all the areas of your wealth, from estate planning, taxes, investments, insurance, risk management, all of the things to help you fund your dreams. So that's what I'm here to share with you today. And before I go to, I just want to say, if you haven't already, sign up at financialbliss.ca and join our community and get a bunch of free goodies there. I've got this article as well as the ultimate guide to financial bliss. So there's a lot of things that you can get when you sign up at financialbliss.ca. Also, if you want to go deeper on a one-on-one, make sure to check out wealthspa.ca. That is my one-on-one way to work with me and my team and to really implement your financial goals and to really accomplish them. So let's get started. Number 1, the first things and secrets that banks won't really tell you because, first of all, they can't. They legally can't share these products with you because they don't have them on their shelf, or by legislation or laws or bylaws, whatever you want to say, they're not allowed to talk about them, okay? Or even from their own liability standpoint, right? They're not allowed to share some of these things. So the first one is corporate class mutual funds. This is not as big of a deal today as it used to be years ago, but nonetheless, this is just simply put a mutual fund that we can defer tax to a later date and is very important for non-registered money or open money, okay? We can get into further detail if you want to chat with me about this one-on-one. I'm happy to talk to you about this. Number 2 is the T-SWIP mutual funds, meaning it's just a return of capital mutual fund. Again, it's for tax planning, tax purposes. So there's some of these investments you can't just get at your corner bank in Canada. Number 3, segregated funds. This falls under the insurance umbrella in Canada, and simply put, they're mutual funds with a life insurance wrapper around them. They offer guarantees, they offer creditor protection, and they also bypass probate. So they're very, very useful for estate planning, and they are very, very useful for any complex family situations. So if you're trying to provide for stepchildren or your own kids or a second, third, fourth, fifth marriage. That was funny. 10th marriage? I don't know. So number 4 is flow through shares. So simply put, these can offer a huge potential tax benefits. Now in Canada, flow through shares are typically related to oil and gas or mining. So if you invest in flow through shares, you're investing in Canada's resource rich, economy really. So you do get huge tax benefits for investing in flow through shares of eligible Canadian companies. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 5, and this is a whole bunch of things, but it's huge, and it's insurance. In Canada, the Insurance Companies Act of Canada and the Bank Act of Canada are 2 separate things, and neither the two shall meet. Meaning, when you go into a bank, you can't also buy insurance. And insurance is such a huge part of your financial plan. It's a huge part of your risk management. So things like life insurance, critical illness insurance, disability insurance, your extended health care, all of that needs to get looked at and is a part of your financial plan. And it all relates to all the moving pieces. This is why working with a certified financial planner is so important, okay? And now you're wondering what number 6 is, the bonus. The bonus thing that typically for the most part banks won't share with you, and that is tax planning. They will give you maybe some generic tax advice, but they will never give you personal tax advice as it relates to your investments or things that are happening within your financial life. Because for a lot of times it's a liability thing. I've talked to many bank employees and they're just not allowed to talk about tax implications. So it's sometimes a disservice to you. It really is. That is why I so encourage you to work with a certified financial planner wherever you are. Go find one. There are teams of them, there are people, and they're far more affordable to work with than you think. And they will really shed some light. And can I tell you something? Whatever they're charging you, it's absolutely worth it, because they say typically people who've worked with financial planner have something like 2 to 3 times more wealth at the end of their days. It's kind of like anything though, right? It's like working with a fitness trainer or a dietitian or a coach or anything. Like whatever you invest in, you get your returns in, right? Where your attention goes, energy flows. That's how it goes. So where your attention goes, energy flows, and that's how things manifest in your life. That's how you accomplish goals. That's how you get to the next level. So I hope that was huge for you. So let's go back. Corporate class mutual funds was number 1. T-SWIP mutual funds was number 2. Segregated funds was number 3. Number 4 was flow through shares. 5 is your life insurance, critical illness, disability insurance, extended healthcare, all those kind of, like even travel insurance, right? If you're traveling out of country, those things are not available at your corner bank, as well as tax advice. So that is also why we have accountants, right? So I just want you guys to think about that, and don't forget, this is a huge part of your financial plan. So make wise decisions, go and talk to a professional. They'll be happy to have a conversation with you. And we're not scary, we don't bite. Most of us are pretty nerdy. I'm speaking for myself. Anyways, I just want to send you love, mwah, and don't forget to live your legacy.